Hi, my name is George Holland. In this video, I'm going to share the SAP HANA 2.0 home training server that I have built and also share some of the main features and requirements necessary to have it up and running in case you want to build your own test landscape. One of the motivations was to learn how to build a full-fledged landscape that is integrated both with the BI and transactional systems instead of just using one of those VMwares that are just a standalone bare-bone HANA system. That was very challenging for me because my background is financials and reporting, but as much as it was challenging, it was also very rewarding because now I have a proper environment for prototyping, proof of concept on HANA, and also a good environment for testing the newer support packages, features, and HANA optimized content, and also a good environment to learn more SQL. We know that SAP HANA demands a lot of hardware, especially RAM memory. Many systems they run with 2, 4, 8 terabytes of RAM memory, and heavy-duty systems like at PayPal, they run with 48 terabytes of RAM memory. For this home training server, however, the hardware is much lower. I'm using the Lenovo ThinkPad P50 with i7 processor with 64 gigs of RAM. Storage-wise, I'm using a hard disk drive just for the backup and documents, and one SSD drive for the operational system, programs, and the VMware files. The software used is the Windows 10 Pro, the VMware workstation, and of course the SAP clients, the GUI, Eclipse, Analysis for Office, and Query Designer. For the VMware setup, there are 3 systems: the HANA database, the NetWeaver 7.5, and the ECC. Going back to the HANA database, the operational system is the SUSE Linux 12 support package 01. The database, of course, is HANA 2.0. The RAM allocated is 40 gigs, and the space allocated on the SSD is 200 gigs. This box here you can use as a standalone. If you want to do HANA modeling, you can just fire up the services just like this, and you can start doing the HANA modeling on Eclipse or in HANA Studio. The application box, the operational system is the Windows Server 2012. The database we use from the HANA database system. So this box here reads the database from the HANA DB. The application installation is the NetWeaver 7.5 support package 5 patch 1. I mainly use this box for BI and BPC. The RAM allocated is 8 gigs and the physical space on the SSD is roughly 100 gigs. Now the third box is pretty much like an add-on just for the integration testing. Sometimes I integrate data from FICO tables from the ECC. So this box here is not on HANA. This box in particular is on SQL, and the operational system is Windows Server 2012, the database, the SQL, and the application installation is the ECC EHP7. The RAM memory allocated is 10 gigs of RAM, and the physical space on the SSD is roughly 400 gigs. To use the 3 systems that are up and running in the VMware, the HANA database, the BI, and the ECC systems, there are many SAP front-end clients that are used. I'm going to share the ones that I find more important, starting with the lifecycle management that does some of the system management. It looks like the 1.0 version, but in the 2.0 they have added these 2 new options here for the upload, extract components, and the help tile. One of the BPC clients is the web client. When BPC is installed on the HANA database, it enables you to do the implementation as the embedded type, which takes way more advantage of the HANA database compared to the standard type. The analysis for Office is used for reporting. In this case, I'm using the 2.4 version, which connects to the application In my case, I'm using for VPC, and we can see that it adds 3 new tabs for the Excel, the analysis, EPM, and data manager. For the embedded version of the BPC, the analysis is the one to be used. The Eclipse client is the one-stop shop for the HANA system. It is correlated in BI to the RSA1 transaction. But here we have different perspectives. Depending on what you're doing, you switch from one perspective to another. So if you are modeling the HANA views, you switch to the HANA modeling perspective. If you are doing the BW modeling, you switch to the BW modeling perspective so you can access the objects from BI, like composite provider and advanced DSO and so on. And also you have the overview of the system with the memory usage, the version, etc. The SAP GUI in BI, in my case, is used mainly for the backend configuration for the BPC embedded solution. The ECC GUI is basically used when I have to test a financials functionality or integration with BI. The Task Manager shows the memory consumption and the CPU usage in this landscape. To save more memory, I usually use only the HANA database together with the BI system, so that frees up a big chunk of memory. That's all for this quick overview of the SAP HANA 2.0 home training server. We have covered the hardware requirements for the host, the main settings of the VMware, and also the SAP clients used on this landscape. I do hope this clarifies a bit what it takes to have this landscape up and running. Thanks for watching.